Well, we talked about this morning about speaking in suit and being able to perform in suit with our mouths and making noises and breathing, and then we talked about, microphone technique. If you're a suitor, don't eat the microphone, and, What? Is that me?
Yes. I've jumped in the footage from before.
I sound terrible! I thought I was working with professionals.
We fix that later.
It's a
You can help me with constructive criticism.
Yeah?
Well, I got somebody that. Can I talk?
Mm-hmm.
You're right. I probably would eat the microphone. But somebody called me about 10:30 at night, and they said, "Hey, Tycho, can you help us out?" And I said, "What do you need?" He said, "Well, we need a musical act in 12 hours. Can you put something together?" No pressure, right? So anyway, I said, "Well, okay, let's try to put a barbershop quartet together."
I wish I could have joined in. I'd love to. Barbershops are great.
So we have this thing called Telegram, and the volunteers are on Telegram. So I sent this message out and said, "Hey, I need a barbershop quartet. So anybody that can sing bad barbershop quartet, I need 4 fursuiters. I need a tiger, and I need a womanly shaped fursuiter for my barbershop quartet." And so I had some people that said, they're like, "Okay, I can't sing, but I'll do it." So we put together this bad barbershop quartet. So I'm interested to know, we tried it, how did it turn out? And what suggestions do you have about making it better, other than more preparation?
Okay, so the first thing, I don't know if you came into the opening ceremonies yesterday and saw that. It was great. The one thing I would say is just own the stage a little more. You have the whole stage, and obviously that was because you were just winging it, basically, and that was great. You saved me, thank you. Because otherwise it's going to be story time with Queenie for an hour and a half, and nobody wants that, not even me. You're just weird.
I like that.
When you're working with a barbershop group, when you're working with singers, one of the important things is to have somebody lead it. Somebody in the center who's going to breathe. And it's hard in fursuit, but you accentuate your movements. Let me put my head of cabbage back on. It's hard when you're in fursuit to give indication that you're gonna breathe. But if you're working with a pianist who's accompanying you, I nearly said a different word. If you're working with a pianist who is accompanying you, or you're working with someone else. Yes, if there had been a piano here and somebody brought sheet music, I would be doing that right now. Because I am mistress of many trades and master of none. Okay. So when you're talking in suit, when you're performing in suit, it's all about the voice movement, something that Tycho's got very well. Where the bloody hell are my gloves? There you go. And one of the things that you need to do as I say to people, we have any little people in this room? Not really little people. Someone says, "How do you know which gloves go on which hand?" I say, "This one is for, and this one's for eating." So never shake this ball. When you're talking, when you're performing, when you're singing in suit, one of the things you need to do is to give bounce or some kind of indication. So if you're singing, you can just go a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, right? That's the easy way of doing it. Or you can just, if you're a bit more advanced, get some eye contact with Tycho here, okay? We're going to just go la on that note. Can you hear that note? La, la. Okay, so we're going to start and we're going to sing at the same time. And the way we do that is to go la. Now, did you see that we got that on the same point because I did a little bounce? La. Now, if you know the person, you know the music. If we're doing something like a barber shop with a walking bass, boom, 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 or this is blues really. If you're doing like a 12-bar blues, right? And the person who starts off is doing the bass line. You don't necessarily need to go a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. A boom, 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 boom. And if you say we had somebody on top going, shoo up, can you do that?
Do up and do up. Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I don't have to count you in because I can go a boom 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 Okay, so you can get that feeling just by breathing and using your body language to go. We're gonna start now. You ever seen dancers build up for a bass drop?
Yes.
Oh, I love the bass drop. Oh, so much. I live for the bass drop.
So does my son. Yeah,
I embarrass everyone
I
because
can
I'm
hear him 3 blocks away when he drives his car up to our house now.
Oh, I feel your pain. I feel your pain.
I can hear my friend's house from 3 blocks away.
When you're, I don't know what to call this. When you're a parent fur, a fur parent, parent fur.
We call ourselves furry oddities, actually.
Yes, yes. When you're walking and your children are doing things and you embarrass them in every way possible, being a furry is one of them. And that's a furry as well, which has actually happened in my case.
I'll tell you about the time I followed my kids out to the school bus stop one time.
Did you go?
Yeah. Followed them right out. My daughter, she just melted into her seat, you know, because she's going into high school, and my youngest, of course, he stopped at the top of the steps on the bus, turned around and said, no boy, stay, go home. So, yeah, my poor daughter, she's in like 8th grade at the time, and she melts into her seat, and her friend next to her goes, is that your dad? And she goes, yeah.
No, that's our dog.
And she goes, her friend says, that was bloody genius. And there was no problems after that.
See, when you're a collie, you come up with fun things like that. It's true.
Collies live to embarrass them.
Yes, exactly. When I first got Queenie, I said, hey, I want to go out and get some photos. And my daughter was like, okay. So we went down the trail. And actually, some of the best photos I've ever had of Queenie are done by my daughter. She did a fantastic job. And I was hanging around by a crossing and posing and waving at the traffic. And the lights changed and they came up to stop at the lights. And the window came down. And it was one of my daughter's teachers from school. And later on that day, the teacher apparently didn't say anything, but there was one of her classmates also coming across. They said, who are you with what was that raccoon that you were with the other day? To her credit, she didn't say that was my mum, but she did say, no, she's a dog. So, you know, she gets partial credit. Also, we had a moment once where these random people came into my house, like, because my kids come in, you know, kids from neighborhood kids come in to, you know, see my daughter or whatever. And these random kids came in one day, and this boy in the group was like, hello. Was really forward with me and say hello and friendly, and I'm thinking, okay, you're not a normal teenager, what's going on? And they went, are you Queenie? They weren't friends with my daughter, but they wanted to see Queenie, and they wanted to see my daughter's fursuit as well. And once they'd seen the fursuits, they buggered off. So obviously they were like, I want to get close to a furry.
Yeah.
And then they met the furry and off went. That was, so, I mean, in terms of, that was the only thing I was going to say to you, is just breathing, stage leading, basically,
right.
I think. And movement, when you're performing in suit, as you know, I mean, if you look at Tycho, he doesn't stand still. In his other suit, the same is true.
That's Starbucks, actually. It's my secret, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I wasn't going to say what your other suit was.
Oh, no, I'm saying Starbucks, you know, like you go to Starbucks and they won't give me any coffee, they won't give me any mocha, they said that's not good for dogs, but
Yeah,
that's my secret for
Starbucks, yeah. Coffee. Yes. All right, so who wants to sing and perform now? And so, what did you want to do? What was your piece? Anybody?
Kyle was supposed to have his upstairs.
What is the piece?
I
Remember. That's okay. Anybody else want to do a piece of singing? Come on, be brave. Do you have you need music, or you can sing without music, and we can coach you and
Has anybody ever here seen a movie from the 1980s called The Baby?
Well, then can I give you a song? Can you look it up?
I don't know if we have access.
We don't have internet, but we do have a place for a phone.
Can you put a phone in? Is it on your phone?
You could get it, such as YouTube.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
No problem.
Okay, so sorry.
Have you ever seen a movie called Adventures in Babysitting? Anybody ever heard of that movie?
Yeah.
There's this part of this 1980s movie where this 16-year-old, she's driving around with her parents' station wagon with a bunch of little kids trying to track down her teenage friend who's gotten lost in South Chicago. And they're being chased by the mob. And they get chased into this really gritty blues bar out on the south side, full of all these really angry-looking, menacing-looking people. And they end up walking up on stage, and they try to get out of the bar, and the guy on the stage stops them and says, "Nobody leaves without singing the blues." And then she has, of course, the stage fright, and she gets started, and next thing you know, she's singing the Babysitter Blues. And if you've ever seen that movie, that's kind of like this room right now, so
I know.
nobody leaves without singing the blues.
Yep. And everybody can sing. Everybody can sing. Everybody can sing. Everybody can sing. All right. Then we're going to resort to nursery rhymes. Come and say a nursery rhyme. Now, did you notice that Tycho he's got great presence. He can speak because he's speaking from down here. You've done public speaking out of suit before, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yes. So public speaking can help practice. I mean, I know some of you go to things like Toastmasters and whatnot that allow you to practice and improve. It could be a story, it could be a tale. What are you going to do? Okay, fine. Go your own way. Yeah. Go your own way. All right, do we have any more music? Anybody else want to sing?
I want to, but...
What are you going to do?
I just want to talk.
Come here. All right, do you want to talk? Do you want to practice talking into it with a microphone or without?
I'll practice without.
Yes, got it. All right. What are you going to tell it to be about? You're going to talk to them.
Hi. Hi. Hi, Pastel. How is everyone today? I'm good.
We're good.
Are you tired? I'm tired. I'm very tired. Oh.
I love that voice.
I had so much fun at the dance last night, but I was so tired. I just passed out on the bed. It was so tiring.
Yes.
Just getting my boogie on.
I got my boogie on. I got my boogie off too. I boogied off on the floor. And at that point, I knew I was actually. There was somebody at the dance last night who I've only just met, and they came up to me and said, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yes." I'm on beta blockers. And they went, "Oh, yeah." Which means it plays with the heart rhythm. My heart can't beat too fast, otherwise bad things happen. And it was going boom, 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 boom. So, did you go boom, 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 boom? It's very hot dancing. It's super very fun.
Yeah, I got big feet, and I'm not wearing them now, but like, I was
Wow.
jumping and jumping and jumping.
Okay, you brought the laptop.
Woo! We have music.
Fashionably late.
I was getting my 61.
I'm at a distance.
621? What time did you go to sleep last night? Everyone know about 621?
That's a long 6.
6 hours of sleep, 2 meals, and 1 shower. Unless you're a fursuiter, then you times the showers by about 10.
Yeah.
This is my second shower today, and I've had 2 showers already. No, I've had 1 shower today, but yesterday I had 6. So,
6 hours.
your voice is great,
Oh, thank you.
but it's very small. So what we need to do is to try and make that sound bigger
Okay.
by breathing down here.
Okay.
And what can you see? What's your vision like? You've got great vision. You've got practically no blind spots. I think you can probably see this right here.
No, I can't.
Okay, what can you see?
I can see the camera and the thermostat.
Okay, can you look up? Can you see that?
No.
Okay, that's fine. Is it just too far away or?
No, it's like right in my blind spot.
Oh, okay. So the thermostat, we can look at the thermostat.
Yeah.
You're gonna talk to the thermostat.
Okay.
Breathe in. And then just speak. Relax everything.
Hi.
That's better. Twice as loud.
Hi.
Hi!
Hi.
Hi!
Hi.
Hi!
like that.
Hi.
Yeah!
Now you're getting
Can you
it.
tell me anything else?
I like chocolate.
Yes, me too! I have amazing parents. Tell us about your parents.
How great they are, how handsome your father is, how understanding they are to bring you to this.
I'm sorry. How much pain we're in. I'm sorry, I gotta do this. Oh no!
If she has to put her head on to talk about us, that's not going to be good.
Now you're in trouble.
I gave it to you.
Hi. 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 Hi.
That's the stuff right there.
So have you met Chrissy? I can't remember if I introduced you to Chrissy before. Hi!
Hi.
Chrissy is the cabin crew that I go into kids' hospitals with and Queenie. Hi!
Hi, Chrissy.
And when you started talking, I'm like, oh my gosh, Chrissy has to come out and play. So, one of the nice things about Pastel, is that your character's name?
Pastel? Yeah.
Yes. One of the nice things about Pastel is she's got tons of energy. And you can just go, hi!
Hi.
Yeah! So,
There you go.
the one thing about Pastel is she has this amazing big personality. She's not very big, but she's got a big personality. And she's going to fill the whole room. It's going to be, hi! Like the world is amazing! Everything is awesome! Yeah! Everything is awesome when you're part of the team! Everything is awesome! Yes! Woo! Alright, tell me what you had for breakfast.
I haven't had breakfast yet.
I'm sorry.
But I had. Oh.
Eat it!
Chocolate.
Okay,
Uh,
make sure you don't have any food allergies or anything. She's good. Okay, so you can have that in a second, okay?
Okay.
So tell me what your favorite bit about Anthro Northwest has been so far.
I met so many nice people, and it's so much fun, and I've had so much fun!
Yes! 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 When you're speaking in suit, I'm going to go back to Queenie because Chrissy, it's just so hard work. When you're speaking in suit, what? When,
I'm sorry.
when you're speaking in suit, especially when you're doing a character that's very full of energy, like Pastel here, you have to understand that what might work for you out of suit doesn't always work in suit. And one of the things that doesn't work is so excited because you're running all your words together and I can't really hear all the words.
Okay.
So, turn down the speed,
Okay.
but you can make up for it with your characterization, with your So you can come up and you can go. Hi! 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 My name is Chrissy.
I'm Pastel.
Oh wow, that's a beautiful, pretty name.
Oh, thank you.
It's just like your shirt. It's like pastel colors and it's just awesome.
It's my favorite shirt. I tie-dyed it myself.
Oh wow, can you make me one?
I don't know. I don't have any dye left. I used it all on the shirt.
But the thing also, just be careful that you don't start shouting.
Okay.
Because you started to shout and then you stop supporting down here. And at that point, then it starts becoming painful. I can tell you the first couple of times I Queenied all day, she became tiring after the end of the day because just holding that voice. So if you start to get tired in your voice, just be aware, breathing, and loosey-goosey is actually there's no secret to singing, there's no secret to speaking, there's no secret to playing music, except relax. If you can relax in soup, and that's easier said than done, even in a partial, because it's really hot. Like my legs right now in this full suit are probably about 120 degrees.
Holy crap.
I like that. I'm going to use that now. Holy crackers! Yeah!
So, your characterization is great, and I'm not going to get you to do anything else. But just remember that because your mouth doesn't move, you need to just make sure that, holy crackers! It's just a thing that you just,
Holy Christmas.
you just make sure that the sounds come out, and you may need to sound like you're talking a little more slowly so that the words can be heard. But that was really great. I love your voice. That's so awesome.
Aw, thank you.
I'm going to warn you now. You're going to be a Marmite. Do you know what Marmite is?
No.
It's a yeast spread from the UK like Vegemite. You either love it or you hate it. I love your voice, but I know there's going to be a lot of people who won't.
Well, I'm trying to go for like the most nauseatingly cute voice in the world.
I know, it's so fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
I have some people who sit with me when I'm Queenie with Chrissy. Like when I'm doing, hi, when I'm Chrissy, I have fursuiters who just look at me and go, who are you going to be today? And I go, hi. Oh. One of my adopted fur babies doesn't like it, and he's a really good performer, so he doesn't break character, but he hates it when I go into that voice. That is awesome.
Aw, thank you.
Just keep working on it, and remember that projection is the key for you.
Okay.
I don't want my.
Practice in a mirror, right?
Yeah.
It really works, doesn't it, Tycho?
Yes.
So practice in a mirror and be willing to, when you're in a mirror, be willing to look at yourself and go, oh, how does this look? Queenie looks at herself in the lift. If you've ever gone in the lift with me, and I see the glass door, oh, hello, how are you? And you'll notice me doing this, oh, hello, you're lovely.
Glow sticks.
Oh, really? Where?
Green and.
Yes, I'm heterochromic.
It's now figured it out.
I'm heterochromic, that means I've got double thing eyes, different colour eyes.
That's the one.
I'd say the second part of that joke, but it's a PG conference, so I'm not going to. What?
You're gonna do that one yourself.
Okay, who wants to go next?
Hey, Queenie, I
Hi.
have a suggestion.
Yeah.
You say practice in the mirror, but what I've started doing now is I take my smartphone and I set it in the corner and I press the video record, and I'll record about 1 minute of myself,
You're doing it yourself.
and then I'll play it back.
Yes.
And what I don't like, I try to change, and I'll just do 1 minute at a time.
Yeah.
Until I've got it fixed. And I found that the video playback on your smartphone, which everybody has, is a very useful tool
Yeah,
for when you're working on your
fault.
routine.
It's your
Because you can
fault.
concentrate on just one section.
Okay. You guys sort out the music, it's okay. So I don't know if you heard that. Tycho was just saying, if you record yourself on a smartphone, you can record your characterization, and this is just true of characterization of performance as well. Lychee, everybody. This is Lychee. Lychee has been practicing chimmy. I'm going to make you go into a really weird headspace now. Can you walk along as Jimmy?
It's okay.
When I'm wearing, I understand what you're saying now. When you're wearing the suit, you just, it just comes into that.
So I gotta try it. This is hard because life is got a whole different feel.
So this is a different feel, and this is the thing. But I mean, you can do this if you've got multiple suits. The other thing that you can do, go on.
Hey, how's it going?
See? You practice. Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
How you doing?
Going great.
Yeah. Hey. He's got that. Hey. Boom. Boom. Very quick. Hey. Like man, throw man. Hey.
But when you're in Lychee, it's just a different characterization. But the other thing you do is you put other people in your suit. And you get other people to practice your voice too, if you've got a voice in suit. And it teaches you a lot about how other people see you. So have you ever let anybody be Tycho?
Only my son, he wore it once.
And if you put somebody else in your suit and you see that person will don't tell them how to be you or your character. Just see what they do. And generally what they're giving you is a feedback of how they view your character, like turned up to 20. And that allows you to figure out like voice and everything else. Okay, who wants to do something? Anybody want to talk? Practice. You want to talk?
I'd love to practice.
Now, Lychee doesn't have a voice yet either. Do you want to try something? So Lychee doesn't have a voice. Aww. Aww. Lychee is a pretty kitty. Lychee is a pretty kitty that doesn't have a voice. So, first thing I'm going to do, we're going to try and get sounds out of Lychee first. How do we get sounds out of Lychee? Does she make any sound? Let's find out. Does she meow? Does she hiss? Does she yell? We know each other, by the way. I don't know. When she does that, she's like, she's just constantly on the, like, really nervous. So I don't know. She's just gonna be there. Hi. And you can have a really quiet voice, but you can still project it. Can you hear it? It's a quiet voice, but it's really projected. It's got energy in it. It's got focus. So try that. It's okay. You got this. It's okay. All right, you keep working on that. Let's get someone else
I'm
on.
trying to get higher though. I mean, my mind, I automatically want to get higher. I'm not.
Okay, this is a tip to anybody, especially if you are out of your comfort zone in your speaking voice. You want to go higher than your speaking voice. The minute you think high, you're doomed. Because when you say, okay, I want you to make a high voice, your body goes high, you pull out your vocal cords, you stretch your vocal cords, and then you end up with a voice that does not work.
That's what I'm afraid of, is a voice that just does not work in this character.
Okay, so what you need to do at this point is that you need to pull your vocal, you need to relax your vocal cords, and how you do that is you think that you're coming down onto the voice from above. So instead of thinking, I'm going to go up, you think, I'm going to come down onto that voice. So, we're going to come down onto that voice now. We're going to try it? I got you. Come over here. This one? Alright. Okay. Ready?
Can you get it? I don't know how to do this.
Guys, why don't you take it out first outside for a second, sort it out, and then you can come back in. Because we can't hear everybody else. Alright, we got this? It's going to come from above, down on two. Ready? In your own time. Guys! Hey! Hey, how you doing? Yes! You like it? Yes, no? Yes?
Yes.
More? You're constantly moving. Really excited. It makes it hard to support, so you're going to have to support like crazy, but I know you know how to because we've had this conversation before. Yes! Hi.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm Lychee.
You're Lychee?
I'm Lychee.
That's a really cool name. I like eating lychees. No, I mean, I didn't mean eating cats. I mean, no. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I didn't mean cats. I meant the fruit. There's a fruit that shares the same thing with you, and it's really soft and cute and tasty. Yes! It makes you extra special.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does that make chimichanga special?
No, just annoying. So, we'll tell you that story in a second. So, Lychee, what do you like doing? I just want to keep moving because you're moving. What do you do?
I like to find new things.
You like to find new things?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Lychee, how old are you?
I don't know.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay, right? 6. You think she's 6?
6?
6? Okay, you're 6.
Okay.
Well, yes?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. Okay. I think you have the best tufts.
Oh, I love my tufts.
Okay, I also heard that you like snow.
Oh, yeah.
Would you like to come up the mountain with me and
Uh-huh.
go skiing?
Uh-huh.
Would you like to go sledding down the mountain?
Uh-huh.
Yes?
Uh-huh.
I saw a photo of you up Mount Hood recently in the snow.
No!
Okay, so did you see I was coaxing it out of here a little bit here because Lychee is a very quiet character, but she's got lots of energy. She's really nervous and shy. This whole body movement is her basically. She's doing 2 things with it. One, she's creating this characterization of, God, this must be. Oh, I don't think I could do you. I couldn't be you. It's just kind of, especially not in this. It's just kind of constant moving and constant energy, and the head twitching is like really nervous. Oh my goodness. Oh, all this energy, and that means that the voice is going to have to be quite energetic too. Your voice.
What about my phone?
Exactly.
How are you?
You got food?
Got food.
I'll take food.
Take food.
I can get excited for food.
Eat. Bangers and mash.
Dang mash! Yeah!
All right, come here. We're going to work on your voice. You're still working on your voice.
I got food.
Okay.
The wrapper's not food.
Do I look like I care?
All right.
That's PG,
Right, that's
Pretty good.
That's pretty good.
All right. So, your biggest challenge is that big fluff. You've got so much big fluff. Getting that sound out in one piece is really hard. You have a really manly voice. I like your manly voice. Yes. You're gonna support it and you're gonna project. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going?
Say, hey,
How
how's
you
it?
doing, huh?
Yeah, but you need to make more sound and you need to enunciate. So if your problem is you need to move your mouth more when you're talking. Move your mouth more when you're talking.
When I'm talking.
You need to make more enunciated movements with your mouth. It's not volume for you, it's enunciation. Because consonants get hidden by all this fluff. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. Get hidden by fluff. So consonants are really hard in a fursuit. So, do you have a cough? All right, so tell me about your favorite food, and I want you to enunciate as you do it.
Pizza. I love pizza. But I also love spaghetti.
Turn it up.
And tacos, for that matter. I love tacos, too.
Turn it up more.
More?
Yes.
Sorry, now
Yes,
there's a song
turn-
going in my mind.
Turn it up more. You're feeling this much of the room.
I'll put my tongue in the hole.
Yep, that's fine. These things are sent to tries. You're filling up that much room. Fill up the whole space.
Okay, so I'll try filling up the whole space.
Better. Keep going.
Better? Okay. So, let's see.
I just kind of, when people start talking to me and I'm coaching people on characters, I end up adopting their character. It's kind of funny, actually. Hey, tell me about your pizza. What pizza do you like?
Okay, so at this pizza shop that I used to work at, we had awesome pizza. It was called the Mac Daddy.
McDaddy? Oh, wow.
It was pizza.
Hello.
It was pizza.
Turn it up.
A nice, big, flat crust pizza with macaroni on it.
Okay, stop.
And cheese, more cheese, and a lot more cheese, and then the crust was stuffed with cheese.
Okay. Drop your shoulders. Yes. You got so much freaking tension in there, dude. Yes. Drop your shoulders. Ow. Relax. You can do this. You have energy. I've seen you fill a room. Fill the room. Okay.
You managed to put everybody on the spot.
I do.
Oh, make me nervous. Got to shake.
Fill the room! Yes, pizza, McDaddy! Yes!
Yes.
Yes!
Yes.
Yes!
Yes.
Now let's fill the room.
Yes.
Use your stomach. It's not just for food. Fill it!
Never work with children, animals, or fursuiters.
All of the above in one.
In one small package.
You did say fill the room, that managed to fill the room.
Make the voice sound like that. Now, the other thing you may want to do is tip your head up just a little bit. Yes. You have instantly got more presence when you do that. I know that your characterization of your character is grumpy. A little. You've got an attitude. Got a problem?
Got a problem, bro?
Got a problem?
Want to fight?
Yes. Yes.
What?
Yes.
1v1 me, dude.
1v me. Okay, so get that energy in and that, this is my place.
My territory.
My territory.
Eat on it first.
Yes! Fill the room. Give me a space. I know you're not a PG person. This is great. Right.
Okay, so, as I was saying before about the pizza,
Yes.
it's got
It's gonna push your tummy. Keep going.
mac and cheese.
Keep pushing against my tummy. Push against my I slept 4 hours last night. Okay.
Yeah, I was at the dentist for like 8 till 10.
Push against my hand with your tummy. Push into my back, into my hand with your back, and push and get that room and get this. Drop your, relax everything else and just speak. Go.
Okay, so
Better. Can you hear the difference?
the Mac Daddy pizza is pizza with mac and cheese,
Keep pushing.
bacon,
Keep pushing.
bacon.
Keep pushing. I know.
Okay, now
Keep pushing.
there's more pizza. Okay, so then we had this other type of pizza that was like pizza, and then there was black beans, rice, pulled pork. Oh god, the pulled pork was so good.
Yes. Dude, can you hear the difference?
I like that.
That was with support.
Fuller. Richer.
Okay, fuller,
Not like my
richer.
stomach.
Now, there is one thing I forgot to mention earlier on. And it's just come to me. If you are speaking and you have constriction on your body for some reason, it's harder to breathe. You are being constricted by the clothing you're wearing. And so that makes it harder to breathe. Which means that was bloody good. Well done. Okay? Got this. Proud of you. Well done. Good. Who wants to go next?
I was gonna ask if you have any tips for like wearing a binder.
Yes,
Yeah.
binders. So actually, I don't want to out anybody, but there's several people in this room who are trans. And if you're like me, it's the easy way around because you have a voice you can put right down there, and then when you practice, you can just go up there and get higher and higher, and you can just learn to speak in that part of your voice, and it's fine. If you are a trans man, or you're gender non-conforming, or you want to gender bend for some reason, and you end up wearing a binder. Everyone know what a binder is? Okay, it squishes this part of your body flat, but it also restricts how much movement you can have, which makes breathing really hard. I know, it's because I wear a binder in chimmy, because my boobs are too big for me to, chimmy with boobs is just wrong. It's happened a couple of times. If you saw me on Friday, I was wandering around with Chimmy, and I was wandering around like this going, hey, how's it going? Hey, because I didn't know where my binder was, so I was just like hunched over and I had this big hoodie on, and I'm like, hey, how's it going? With binders, the way of dealing with it, GC2B, there's a company that makes binders, GC2B, and their binders are half binders. They go basically to here, that the compression material goes to here, and then this bit's free, or freer.
Yeah.
They're pretty good. The other thing that I should note to anybody who is on HRT, testosterone, estrogen, it will play with your voice. It will play with your voice, especially for guys. Like testosterone makes your voice do weird things, and you end up going around like this for a little bit, and you're like, hey, I got a couple of friends on team right now, and they're talking to me on the phone, and sometimes they'll be, hey, how's it going? And then the next day they're on there, and then they're out there again. That's great. But it's just coming with practice and being able to feel confident. One of the issues about being trans generally is you end up with a lot of self-confidence issues, either because people call you names or you're afraid of opening your mouth in case the wrong sound comes out. I kind of threw that bomb to the wall a long time ago and just left it away. I don't care anymore.
She was trying to build that confidence up in you.
Which is why
it's so difficult sometimes to... It's one reason why lychee doesn't pop.
But that was such an adorable lychee voice, wasn't it, everyone?
Yes.
Okay, so who wants to go next? Someone give me a time check, please.
About 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Alright, we're gonna go.
You gonna go? You gonna sing? Yeah. I'm gonna stop you probably halfway through and give you some coaching.
Currently actually agreeing on something that's pretty easy to do. It's a cappella.
Okay,
Should I sing it or?
go for it. You don't have to,
Who's gonna start?
Da, 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 da. Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay. Are you all set?
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn?
Okay, stop. Put it down at third. Try it again.
Okay. Which one of us?
Both of you.
You both missed it.
Yeah? You both started way too high. This is a tip actually, we're singing an a cappella. Yes. No, okay. Right, let's just clear up something now and for all.
Okay.
When you're playing music, when you're singing a song with accompaniment, we get into this mindset that it has to be in the same key as the song we heard it on, the album we heard it on, or the key that the music says. You! Come in here! Yes! Hi, honey, come in. Hi! This is you, Puppin, one of my buddies. You is awesome. They are awesome. They sing too. Yes, they do! Yes, they do! You does sing. You's got a good voice. Anyway, one of the things that you need to be aware of is you don't have to sing in the same key as the piece of music that you originally wrote in. Okay? There are very few people who can sing every note in the same key and the same song.
I'm mezzo-soprano, contralto, so that range.
And we said, oh, say, can you see? So that's the note that you're going to start on.
That's why piano would have been.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Ready, 1, 2, 3. Oh, say. Might be too low. Okay, ready, 1, 2, 3. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? Keep going. So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er those ramparts we held are so All right. Big breath down. Okay. Bye. Bye. Aw, I love that voice so much. It was adorable. I wish I could hang and do more stuff with you. That's awesome. Okay, so broaden out, support from down here. You know everything you're doing. You're locking your legs.
I know, I'm tight. I'm really tense.
That's fine. You just had an argument.
Yeah.
It's fine. Okay? No. It's totally fine. You're more comfortable with this than you are. Okay?
I've been doing it more. I've been for 10 years.
That's fine. So, I can't remember which note was. I think that was the note that we sang. So, just you Kennedy.
Yeah.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's So you have to think ahead.
Yeah.
So when you're singing your song, you go to that page, you need to think of that note as the next note, and you have to consciously go up there in your head.
Yes.
Okay, ready? 1, 2. Oh, say, can you sing by the dawn early light? Great. Has anyone ever sung before using their hands as a way of pitching? It's really useful. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? It helps.
Thank you. I need an instructor.
All right. That's why I'm here. That's what I'm doing. Okay. All right. Do one more. I'm gonna be your
Yes,
person.
please,
Ready?
please.
Ready? So that's the note you're gonna start. You're gonna both do it. Ready? 1, 2. Oh, say, can you sing by the dawn's early light? Was so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming. Yes. Whose broad stripes and bright Get ready for that next one. Through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming. Ready? And the rockets the bombs bursting in air. about to sing the lowest note in the piece.
Oh,
But it's actually the highest, but you have to think of it as the lowest.
yes,
Otherwise, you're not going to get it.
yes,
Ready?
yes.
And I'm going to help you pitch it
And
up.
I don't remember what that was.
Thank
you. That's why I need an accompanist.
Ready? One,
Yes.
two. Good. Woo!
And the
Coming back home. Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, and as soon as I started doing that and helping you with the pitching, then you felt more confident.
Yes.
You can work on your diction
Yes,
and everything
thank
else.
you. Thank you.
Same as everybody else, diction can be worked on, etc., etc., etc.
Yeah.
I think we've probably come to the end of our panel now, pretty much.
Was this recorded?
I think part of it
Thank
probably
you. Can I
was.
get a link for that?
Ask the guys over there, because I think they're recording it all.
I want it for a review too.
Oh, sure.
Honest review.
Sure. So,
You're golden.
when you're working with suits and you're doing voice acting in suit, being able to play with your character voice, being able to play with your own voice helps. Sing everywhere. Sing in the car, sing in the shower, sing where you feel good, and sing songs that you feel good about. I have a couple of party tricks that I like to sing when I'm like, I like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the musical.
Woo! Yes! Yes!
Oh yeah. Every single night, the same arrangement. I go out and fight the fight. Still, I always feel the strangest strange, but nothing here is real, nothing here is right. I've been making shows of trading blows, just hoping no one knows that I've been going through the motions, walking through the part. Nothing seems to penetrate my heart. I was always brave and kind of righteous, now I find I'm wavering. Crawl out of your grave, you'll find this fight just doesn't mean a thing. She ain't got that swing. Thanks for noticing.
He is pretty well with fiends from hell, but lately we can tell that she's just going through the faking it somehow. She's not even half the girl she.
Ow. Will I stay this way forever? Sleepwalk through my life's endeavor.
How can I replay?
Whatever I don't want to be. Going through the motions, losing all my drive. I can't even see if this is really me, and I just want to be alive. If I want to give my vocal cords a real workout, that was pretty bad. If I want to give my vocal cords a real workout, that is the song. That's the musical I sing through before I'm singing, because I sing all of the parts at pitch, and it just gets my vocal cords working. Sing songs you enjoy, sing them regularly. Once you're confident doing that, then try doing it in a head. Practice in front of a mirror, know what works, and don't be annoying border collies. That's my job. Thank you very much, everybody.